man. So the clues I look for. Look at that. So I don't really get it. I don't get what this eave has going, but it looks like it's got some wood shingles up underneath there. I don't know if they put that plywood under it just to do this eave. I really don't know. But this right here will be on the tax sale tomorrow, starting out for 12 grand. Now, it's kind of on the wrong side of town. I'll always be looking for those Yeller Jackets. It's locked. It's got blinds up. Got some homeless people strolling around. It's not terrible. I can't really, the roof looked new, but man, it's just got the HD shingles on it. Electrical was updated at some point. See the old electric. You see the new electric panel. Don't know what that is though. So it's a plus. Is this an old well? Holy shit, it is a well. It's a cistern well. You'd want to fill that up, block it off, do something with it. If you're going to own it as a rental, especially. Don't know. I guess that's where the smoke comes out, that hole. Had some energy efficient windows put on back here in the back. It's got some non-energy efficient windows. It's got an encyclopedia, a bunch of books. Trying not to die. The plumbing, anytime I see this is pretty regular. Even my house that I live in has this set up. So I mean, that's good. Kinda. I mean, they updated it at some point, but I see these two drains here. Those are either pop-offs for the hot water heaters, which seems likely, or a central heat and AC unit, which it does look like, it does appear to have the electrical capacity to carry that. And the house has a gas meter. So older houses, I mean, you'd rather have gas heat in this anyways, but I don't see any signs on the outside where there was ever a condenser, ever, you know, normally you would see a breaker box, something where a condenser was. So there's always a chance, and you can kind of get a clue when you look at the roof, the vent stacks, if there's going to be a furnace in the house. Just kind of do an evaluation from the outside. But I mean, we're going to bid on this thing tomorrow, probably just the opening bid, but we're going to bid on it because I mean, it looks straight enough from the outside. It's secure. Looks like without a survey you wouldn't know, but it looks like it comes with a pretty big lot here. But I mean, overall, looks like something we can work with. Now, the real gold on this deal, I'm not even going to go to. I don't think anybody can make it out today. But the real gold, I'm not going to go show my hand on. You can show up tomorrow. But we're going to bid it up. We're going to bid it up pretty high. We're going to bid it probably, we'll cut off about 30 on it. It's a mobile home. It's on some acres. It's been on previous tax sale. Try to talk one of the Cool Kids members into buying it. If anybody wants to show up and try to buy it, you know, we'll help you with that. But I mean, that deal, it's gonna be a bomb ass deal for us. So I encourage anybody that's in here that hasn't taken advantage of coming to these auctions, if you can get off tomorrow, if you can come to the auction. One, it's a networking event. You get to meet cash buyers. You get to meet actual investors, people that buy and hold and rent and do contract for deeds and everything else. And you get to see the process. You get to see the way everybody goes about evaluating it and how they bid. And, you know, there's a couple of us that go to all of them now. So we'll walk up and be like, hey, what do you want? What are you bidding on? You know, so we don't bid each other up. So I encourage anybody that can to come out to it, because it'll be fun. It's always a good day. Now, I always evaluate these the day before, because I don't want to evaluate properties that have already been pulled from the list. So anyways, got a pretty good list. I'm about to go look at another one that's here in town, and I'm gonna have my 3 that I'm gonna bid on. There was some acres out in Kearns, and it's on Highway 31, and it looks like good stuff. It's got a house on it and everything, but I don't really want to mess with it, not right now. So anyways, yes, it's a tax auction, Chris. It's a tax auction. It's a tax foreclosure. Same thing as, I mean, it's just a little bit different. Typically on a tax auction, it'll clean the title up. Like, so if this guy died and he had multiple heirs and you went and tried to buy it right now, couldn't get all the heirs on board, if you buy it at the tax auction, it'll take those heirship issues out. Now, there's still liens that can come back on you, that if proper notice wasn't sent out, which a lot of times, that, you know, not a lot of times, but we've seen it where proper notices weren't sent out, so liens have reattached that would have to be paid off on the refi. Weed liens, they're mowing it right now. The city's mowing it. They're attaching weed liens. Small towns, you can negotiate those off. Larger towns, it gets a lot harder. So anyways, those are things to think about. But I'm about to go look at another one that's commercial property. I think it'll be pretty exciting. So I'll see you in a little bit.